This week on the final part of our WA adventure, we're switching things up from the sand to the dirt and even some mud. The Shark proves it can swim, the Cruiser can sing, but the Hilux might not be unbreakable!
Oh, no.
It was a spectacular trip.
Great bunch of people.
We'd definitely do it again, 100%.
Last week we nailed Australia's toughest beach exit at Bornholm. Now it's 4 o'clock and I reckon we can do one more track. So we're heading to Hay River in hopes to find our final challenge for the day.
So after conquering the hill climb and all the vehicles are at the top, I thought, we've made really good time. And I don't know how Simon does it, but he's gone, I know of a really good track by the river. And we've all decided, okay, let's do it. We've got a couple hours to spare and kill before we've got our booking at the pub.
So we started to go down to Hay River, and there was a few different blue or green tracks. If you're on the new tracks app, there's sort of blue or green difficulty.
We weren't sure where we were going. I think all of us took ourselves back up to highway pressures. Fatal mistake. This is going to be either really good or really bad. It made for an interesting evening, shall we say that.
Once we got to this track, there was a nice rutted out section that you had to be nice and careful through. The walls on the outside came up to just about mirrors on some of the cars.
We come across this really tight section, and there's a few ways to do it. You could try straddle off to the side, which I didn't really like the idea because the tank is a reasonably wide vehicle, so I've gone straight for the guts.
Car's going absolutely berserk for this.
We're in a really tight, narrow corridor.
It's like a little mini ravine made out of sand.
Parking sensors are going nuts.
Yep.
No issues getting through, definitely a tight squeeze.
So you still had to be careful. You didn't want to do any body damage on the car because we don't have scrub bars.
It's just going to push us where it wants to do.
Have to take it nice and slow and be careful through there so we don't take any paint off.
Yeah, go for it, Victor.
It looked a lot harder than it was, I think. You drove it.
Yeah, we thought you guys were joking up the front about it.
But we got through it. Everybody just drove it because it was really tight, I can see, but drove through it. Easy.
BYD is such a wide car. I was a bit worried trying to get it through there. Seeing everyone else get through without touching it, I just had to be real careful. It's got some really good sensors on it though, and really good cameras, so you can really sort of get some sort of idea on your clearance around you, so really helpful from that point of view.
It's like being the last kid to go on the slide. Oh, I want to go. Let me go first. Imagine this with water flowing through it. That was exciting. Wait, only a little bit of wee in my pants.
After that tight squeeze, we pressed on toward the river. And let's just say we shouldn't have aired up.
Oh, Tony, what have you done that for? Bloody heck. You gotta go slow, mate. You're looking at the camera, you're not looking at the road. Holy nearly lost my biscuits.
So as we were going through, there was a few little mud holes as we were going, but nothing too crazy really. So it was a pretty scenic drive.
Oh, Tony.
40 PSI, bro.
Yeah, that's the tyres needed a jam, mate. Oh, dumb set of mischief.
Are we rolling? Oh, we're rolling. Yeah, boy.
Stitch me up.
Once we got through that little rutted out section, we came to a nice little muddy bog hole. That was pretty easy, nice and tame, all got through that nice and smoothly.
Ooh, muddy puddle. Ooh, bumpy. Where you going, mate?
Oh, go on the side.
Oh, you're off your tits. Crazy, bro.
A bit muddy here. Uh-oh, we can't get you girls out because you're gonna go and roll in the mud with like pigs.
I'm in the mud!
Mud, all right.
After doing the first challenge, we've gone down the track. It would only be maybe 300-400 metres. We come across this large array of bog holes, but there was a big hole in the middle. In typical Simon fashion, he's egging me on. It's always hard work when you've got the man in the car with you to push you to your limits a little bit. So me being me, I'm a bit more of a cautious wheeler. I've slowly entered this big bog hole, but what I didn't realise was just how deep and soft the ruts were. I don't have a snorkel, I'd rather walk that. That's it, we're stuck. So I've gotten about a quarter of the way through here, and right before it dips into the bog hole, I'm diffed out.
Andrew, come on back and give the recovery.
Yep, definitely made a bit of a fall out of myself, which was definitely good fun. I'm completely diffed out. I've finally been let down by the tank for the first time.
Hey, Harry, can you run up one of your foot stepping?
I thought I'd at least get stuck in there somewhere. Oh, that is just utter slop. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. It just bog. It's like 300 mil of just. Oh. Yeah.
Look at that. That's the water level.
Jesse was a bit stuck in that bog hole, so guys from JSE just gave him a little snatch to pull him back out.
So we had to get the recovery gear out again and give him a tug backwards.
I hope you don't pull the back end off that tank. Oh, it's not a cyber truck, mate. It's all good, it's all steel. This is what happens when you follow Simon's directions. You get into these kind of situations.
From there, we just connected the strap to the front of ours, just pulled him back, nice and easy for Jesse.
There you go. Just pulled out the tank, easy as that. 76 is not skipping a beat at the moment.
Jesse may have gotten stuck, but that's not going to stop him from taking another line.
Very soft on the bottom.
Well, if we can get that tree out of the way, I can definitely give it a go.
Anyone got a Timu chainsaw?
I won't put it away yet.
Nicely done.
Awesome.
Well done.
Tried one of the tracks on the left, gone through there, and yeah, you know, plenty of mud and water and stuff going everywhere, and like even the other line looked quite challenging.
Which one are you going to do?
I'm not sure which one we'll do. Middle one would be fun, but no thanks.
I'm near the back, so.
Yeah, you're just going to watch everyone decide.
I send it.
We chose a different line to him. I chose the middle section.
Back it up, lads, back it up. You've got to hit it with a bit more gusto.
I had to reset a few times just because I didn't have enough momentum to pop up on the other side. So I reversed back up and then hit it with a bit of right boot to go over that last little bit with mud flicking everywhere.
Best 300 bucks in the course I've ever spent.
Then it was me. I've decided I'm definitely not doing that one on the right. My track record with deep water, a bit iffy. It's a bit late in the day to be rolling the dice on that one. And yeah, I guess I decided just to send it from the start. Wasn't the time to take it easy. Car was pretty clean before I went through that in the scheme of things, so that gives you an indication. So, you know, you're going to get dirty, you're going to get muddy, you know, like I'm covered in mud, but that's the benefit of having a good set of seat covers on board. Gives you that peace of mind. You can just focus on enjoying yourself. They're tailored fit to every vehicle. Everything is made to the specification of the vehicle. We try and keep that OEM look. We want them to be a complement to the vehicle as well as an asset.
Right, who's next?
The guys in the TJM Amarok come through. They went through the same line as me.
All right, into it, let's go, let's go!
We were towards the back of the convoy. By the time the cruiser and most of the other cars had gone through, it wasn't as challenging. The base was a bit firmer. A lot of the moisture was out of the bog.
Come through pretty easy, so that was really good to see. And then the Shark wanted to have a go. They opted to go to the one on the right, which was the big puddle.
I told you, those Malaysian safety boots, you haven't got them locked in.
Put the lockers on.
Oh, he's going over. Look out. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Come on. He's struggling. Should have put the diff locks on.
So then we had the BYD lined up, ready to go across. This one was ready to get back into water.
Come straight at me, but you're going to be full noise and hit this so you basically aquaplane across the water and make it to this other side.
Simon was giving direction to the guys in the Shark saying, you know, instead of taking that line that Jesse took where he sort of bellied out, keep on top of the ruts so that you've got that dry ground so you carry your momentum.
Okay, go for it.
Lined up for that middle track and just absolutely launched it through there.
That electric's got some pick up and go. Nice big splash as it hit the water, and it was wicked.
We sort of skipped over the water and just grabbed it at the end of that and pushed straight through and did like it was nothing.
For a vehicle that people say can't go off-road, that one definitely did. Definitely changed my view on the Shark.
Woo! That was awesome.
First time driving knockdown. Was pretty adamant not to send the BYD through there, but this is a big reason we came here and we got the BYDs, really wanted to test it out. There's not too many modifications out there, being a fairly new car. We had to make up quite a lot of the stuff ourselves. So it's just got 2-inch spacers, and then it's just got 34-inch tyres. And then under the bull bar, brushless air compressor. We just had to make up all the brackets to be able to make that fit in there. 2 laser utility 25s, and then they just give you a bit more spread. That's why we've angled them to the side.
In the back of it, we've got one of our power stations along with a Bushman fridge.
These are all prototypes, but once we're happy with all the prototypes, we're then going to release it to the market. If you're looking to modify your BYD, we'll have a few options for you.
What line are you taking, Jason? I'll just follow the BYD.
If we were on our own, I probably wouldn't have attempted it, especially as we don't have a winch at the moment. That's coming.
I would not have allowed it.
Righto. Anyway, if the BYD can do it, surely the Hilux can do it.
Sadly, with smaller tyres and a vehicle with low-hanging fruit, they've gotten caught up in it.
He tried to do the right thing, he tried to stay on that high line, but he just slipped off. He didn't have quite the same amount of momentum, so when he went in, the front end dug down, and that was all she wrote.
Bobby, you got it! You just threw it back and forth.
Mud holes like that can definitely be unforgiving. Sometimes it's just sheer luck, but it just wasn't enough.
Back it up, back it up. Couple more goes to that, you might get lucky, you might get out. Drive it back, yep, push it back as far as you can.
So then we were reversing and going back forth. I thought we had it. I could feel the car gripping. I have a feeling when I get out of here.
Papa, you could do it.
Stop there, stop there, stop. You just need momentum to pull your tail out.
Had we have lowered our tyre pressures for that, we would have smoked it.
The car is smoking.
If we had to drop to say 20 PSI, I have every belief that that thing would have eaten that. We would have gone straight through it. Tyre pressure's a king. Prior to driving through, I did expect to need a bit of assistance on that one, so I did set up the static line off the front recovery point.
I reckon you jinxed it.
No,
Yeah.
I did not jinx it.
When I saw you put that on there, I was like, oh, here you go, you're expecting
You
pitfalls.
imagine trying to hook that thing up underwater.
Okay.
It would have sucked.
We'll bring the BYD back and we'll recover the Toyota Hilux. Unbreakable!
We were able to get a kinetic rope out and hooked it up to the Shark.
He's got a recovery by a shark on his rap sheet.
Oh, Hilux has been recovered by a Shark. Oh dear.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Whoa! Oh my God! Let's go!
Hook it up and dragged it out. Easy pull, no dramas at all.
Nearly made it. Close is just not good enough sometimes, mate.
We've all hopped back in the cars. We've set off. We're determined to find this river.
How was that? Just went through a muddy hole. Hopefully I'm not washing the car after this.
Oh, that was fun as hell. That was sick.
Obviously, we're only running 32-inch tyres on this, or the 265s. The guys that got through are all well, the BYD, the Cruiser, the Tank, they all ran 35s. So you know what that means?
Yeah, it means that we have to get bigger tyres.
I don't know
Damn
about that.
straight. What? We will be back.
Making really good progress, driving through the tracks. Everyone's spirits are high, we're really excited. The tracks weren't too hard, there was a couple small bog holes and ruts.
We were all working pretty hard to get the camera crew wet through those little puddles.
Yeah.
Cruising along, sun setting. At the end of the day, we're trying to get to the river, which we thought would be the ideal setting and place to wrap up the day.
Know exactly what happened, but we ran into the next mud hole just as we breached the other side of it.
What's that?
Lost all drive, sounded like hell inside a gearbox. Got that sinking feeling.
Did someone do a big fart?
Yeah, boys, I'm gonna need you to come back down here. I've got a pretty serious transmission issue going on.
We are all on a budget, but tyres is one area where you should not skimp and definitely don't go cheap. Steering, handling, suspension, performance and traction all comes down to how your tyres are gripping the road. Cheap tyres will wear out faster. They're more susceptible to being punctured and damaged, and they may not even have the warranty or performance that you actually need when you're off-road. So guys, when it comes to tyres, make sure you get the best you can possibly get and make sure that you stay safe out there on your family adventures.
We ran into the next mud hole just as we breached the other side of it.
What's that?
Transmission let go. Lost all drive, sounded like hell inside a gearbox.
What is that?
Got that sinking feeling.
Ooh. Is that a gearbox?
Yeah, boys, I'm gonna need you to come back down here. I've got a pretty serious transmission issue going on.
I don't know if you guys got the message, but Jace might be stuck.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Drive, hey? Or is it gone? No, it's gone, I think. So it doesn't drive at all now?
She's got nothing. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, go on. The unbreakable Toyota.
It's broken.
You mind if I have a look? Go for gold, mate.
We can't go.
Can I make a suggestion, Simon? In case it's popped into neutral on the transfer, turn the car off.
That's what I'm looking at, yeah.
Yeah, put the thing into full accessories just before it's about to crank, and then select full drive. Because if there's any pressure on the input, it won't allow the selection. You might get lucky. It's a common issue on like GM stuff.
Originally we thought, oh, maybe it was something electrical with all that mud, you know, flicking up, would probably cause some issues there, but definitely based off the sound, it definitely sounded like it was something pretty bad mechanical wise, wasn't working too well.
Feels like it just needs to
just needs a little bit of a knock.
in, yeah.
Sync up, yeah. So what's it in now, 4 high?
Yeah.
And you're trying to engage 4 low?
No, it was in 4 low. Trying to.
The sad part is, with this vehicle, the rear drive output on the transfer case is 100% coupled. There's no center differential, there's nothing, it's just a spool style arrangement. So if you're not getting drive there, something's gone horribly wrong.
Really? Well, it's making a different noise between reverse and drive.
Well, the reason why it makes that noise is because there's no resistance from the drive line anymore. It allows it to spin up quickly with the converter, and then you're jamming it from drive to reverse and park, and then it's going as it's skipping over the lock stops or the lock.
The team then, obviously we're lucky to have some people along on the trip who are got good mechanical knowledge in that. They're talking, they're trying all kinds of things, running through scenarios, just doing what we can. But it started becoming more and more apparent that it wasn't getting out of here on its own 2 legs and we needed to do something.
You have to remember, if the gearbox died, you'd be able to select park without the noise.
We're getting drive past the torque converter. We're getting drive past the torque converter. We can agree on that.
Yes.
And we're not getting drive to the axles. We're not getting drive to the transfer case. All right, we'll keep trying. We're turning the vehicle on and off. We're trying to switch between high, low, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. We've actually pushed the vehicle to try and get a little bit of momentum through the transfer case to turn the gears over to see if we could get mechanical gears to actually mesh and lock in, but nothing we've been able to do so far in and out of neutral. It's been able to help, but we'll keep playing. It can't get any worse, but we could possibly get lucky. That's not lucky.
It was a big team effort to get the Hilux out of the last bog.
Yep.
We had to push it back, turn it around in place, which was a mission. And then we hooked up the static rope on a short tow, just towed it back out, hit the chicken track on the way through.
Regardless of the situation, we don't want to cause more damage to this vehicle. So, you know, we've made sure that we haven't damaged the environment by hitting trees and whatnot. We've made sure we haven't hit the vehicle.
Hard right, hard right. Right, stop, stop, stop. I'm going to push him around now. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Get it rocking a bit. Forwards, backwards, forwards. All right, here we go. Go, 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 go. Come on, you mother trucker. Swinging, swinging, swinging.
Yeah.
But it was amazing to see everybody work together. People that have a lot for cars, full driving, and you know, you got to get someone out, and it just becomes a mission, and it was really nice.
We've now got Jason facing the right way. We've got a tow vehicle set up. We've got a soft, stretchable strap between the two cars. The idea is to keep that strap as tight as we possibly can between the two vehicles and drive on out of here nice and slowly, nice and safely, and get all of us in one piece back to Denmark. Andrew, I'll get you to just go forward. We'll take up the slack, just check everything before we head off.
I didn't want anybody else towing a Hilux out except for another Hilux, fallen brother and all that. So I volunteered to tow the Expedition Systems Hilux out.
All right, guys, let's give it a crack. Let's go.
Unfortunately, that was the end of the trip. Not the ideal way for it to finish, but as often the nature of the beast of four-wheel driving, things do go wrong, things do break. Even with that in mind, it was a great trip. It was a good 3 days.
Regardless of the way it ended, everyone was still in pretty good spirits.
Yeah.
It had been an epic day.
Look, if you're not getting bogged and you're not breaking stuff, you're not trying hard enough. That's my opinion. So we've done both. Multiple times. And here we are. Carless. But yeah, absolutely awesome trip. We'll definitely be back.
We really got a bit of everything, from the power lines, you know, like rocky climbs, step ups.
It was pretty good to be able to go to some place I've never been before.
Real good to get the BYD out, do some proper testing and sort of be in there with the locals. The scenery and the weather really gave us a good trip.
Great to come on a trip like this. It was great to meet these boys, especially mate Simon. A great crew, great experience altogether.
We'd definitely do it again, 100%.
All in all, it was a spectacular trip. And even with the breakdowns and the setbacks, this is all part of full driving. The team really enjoyed it. We were in high spirits, and being my second trip with Simon and the Full Drive TV crew, yeah, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, just a fantastic trip. Looking forward to next year. You'll be there.
I'll put my hand up.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
Click here for more beach action.